What is up guys? Welcome back. For today's video, ituturo ko lang po sa inyo kung paano nga ba masusolusyonan kapag na-hold ang inyong account sa GCash. But before we continue this tutorial, kung bago ka lang sa inyong channel, hinilong ko po ang inyong mga may para subscribe ang channel na ito and don't forget to hit the notification bell para lagi kang updated every time na mag-upload ako ng mga bagong videos. And without further ado, let's get started. So as you can see, ito po yung aking screen. Ang una lang po natin gagawin is pupunta tayo sa Chrome. And search lang po natin dito yung GCash Help Center. GCash Help Center. And go lang po natin yan. Then pupunta lang po tayo dito sa GCash Help Center. Then dito po sa type a keyword to find articles, search lang po natin dito yung GCash is on hold. Go lang natin. Then dito hanapin lang natin yung may GCash account was put on hold or restricted. Click natin yan. Then scroll down lang natin. Then dito nga po makikita natin yung 3 reasons kung bakit na hold yung ating GCash account. So yung una po dyan is kapag na-deactivate yung ating account. So dito nga po, may encounter natin yung GCash account is on hold kapag naka-receive tayo ng email about account deactivation. And once nga po na yun yung nangyari sa inyong GCash account, nandito lang po yung mga steps na kailangan natin gawin. Merong nakalagay dito, to claim your funds, create a new GCash account with a new number and have it fully verified. Once verified, click here to file a request. So, ibig sabihin, ito po yung 3 steps na kailangan mong gawin if na-hold yung GCash account mo due to account deactivation. So, first, yung mag-create ng new GCash account. And kailangan nyo pong i-full verify yung GCash account na yun. And then, kapag na fully verify na yung GCash account na yun, punta lang ulit kayo sa page na to and click mo lang tong click here to file a request para makapag-file ka ng request for transfer of funds. So, ganun lang kadali, makuha yung pera kapag na-hold yung GCash account mo due to account deactivation. Paano naman kapag account was restricted? So ito po yung pangalawang rason natin. So dito naman po, mababasa dito after logging into your GCash account, chat with Gigi and type account on hold. To learn how to regain access, be ready to upload the following. So ito po yung kailangan natin i-upload if na-hold yung GCash account natin due to account restriction. Una po yung photos of 2 valid government issued IDs and yung selfie with the IDs and yung screenshot of your phone or SIM settings showing your GCash registered number as proof of ownership. So ibig sabihin ganito naman yung gawin mo if na-hold yung GCash account mo due to account restriction. Click mo lang tong chat with Gigi, then lagay lang natin dito as message yung account is on hold. Account is on hold. Then send lang natin siya. Then dito po, click natin tong show form. And meron po tayong form na need fill upan dito. Kailangan po natin ilagay dito yung GCash registered name, GCash registered mobile number, and yung ating GCash registered email. And after po natin ma-fill upan yung form na yon, click nyo lang yung send. So after po natin ma-send yung form, ito po yung reply ni Gigi. I see that you have an active account. Please try to log in again after 15 minutes. So kailangan po natin maghintay ng 15 minutes para makapag-try to log in again sa ating GCash account. Pero may mga case na hindi po ganan yung reply niya. Parang may additional information sila na kailangan ipasubmit sa'yo. Like yung mga informations na to. Yung photos of 2 valid government issued ID, yung selfie with the IDs, and yung screenshot of your phone or SIM settings showing your GCash registered number. So yan po yung additional documents na pwede nilang hingin sa'yo. So ganun lang naman po yung procedure if na-hold yung GCash account mo due to account restriction. Ngayon, paano naman kapag na-hold yung GCash account mo due to routine verification? Mas mahirap to guys kasi marami pong documents na kailangan mong isubmit dito. Ito po yung list ng mga documents na yon. First po yung front and back photos of 2 valid government issued IDs. Second is yung photo of your affixed signature using a ball pen on paper or yung ating wet signature. Third po yan is proof of income. For example, if employed ka, copy of ITR, payslip. If may business naman, proof of business registration such as DTI certificate or barangay clearance. Ang last po niyan is proof of billing. For example, yung rental SOA, utility bills, credit card bills, or association dues. So mahirap once na na-hold yung GCash account mo due to routine verification kasi marami kang kailangan isubmit. Pero kung meron ka naman ng mga documents na to, mapapabilis lang sa'yo to. So para po mag-submit dito ng documents, click mo lang tong click here to submit all the required documents. And once na-clinic po natin yan, mapupunta lang tayo sa submit a ticket. And dito po isilalagay lang natin yung email address natin, yung GCash registered full name, then select the country where you registered your GCash account, Philippines or saang mang country kayo nakapag-register ng GCash account. And syempre yung mobile number natin sa GCash. And dito sa select which statement is most relevant to your case, automatic na yan. Sabi dito, my account was put on hold due to a routine verification. Dito naman sa your account type, piliin natin dito yung regular account. Then lalagay lang natin yung birth date natin na nandun sa ating GCash account. Then syempre yung ating birthplace. And after po nun is current permanent address, pati yung zip code. And syempre yung ating nationality. Filipino lang naman nilalagay natin dyan. Then yung ating government ID type or ID number. And kailangan po natin ilagay dito yung source of fund. Pipili lang naman tayo dito. For example, cash on hand, e-money, salary from employer, or business. So marami pang iba. Select nyo lang dyan kung ano yung source ng inyong fund. Then dito naman sa nature of work, piliin nyo lang dito yung inyong trabaho. Yan lang naman yan. Dito naman sa are you currently employed? If yes, select your estimated monthly salary range. So select lang natin dito kung saan nagre-range yung ating monthly salary. The next po yan is do you have a business? If yes, select the estimated monthly business income. Pero kung wala naman, no need na yan. Then, please specify other sources of income. Kung wala naman na, lagay mo lang dito yung NA or not applicable. Are you using GCash for business purposes? Kung ginagamit mo yung GCash for business, click mo lang yung yes. Kung hindi naman, click mo lang yung no. Ganun lang naman yun. The next po is commonly used GCash product. So, pwedeng bills payment, cash in, cash out, bank to GCash, GCash to bank, and many more. So, select nyo lang dyan kung saan nyo madalas ginagamit yung GCash. Sabihin natin cash in, cash out. Ayan. Then next is, are you using GCash send money or express send including send to bank? Yes or no lang naman yan. Then, are you an OFW? Yes or no lang din yan. Then, are you using remittance? Yes or no lang din yan. Are you using GCash WebPay? Ayan. Are you using GCash Pay Bills? Yes or no lang yan mga paps. Are you using GCash Buy Load? Ayan. Yes or no lang naman lahat yan. And dito naman sa Valid ID, click mo lang tong box para ma-check. Proof of Billing, click mo lang yan. Bank with Relationship, click mo lang din yan. Selfie Photo, click mo lang yan. Copy of Signature, check mo lang yan. Then check mo lang din to, check mo lang din to. Check mo lang din tong Screenshot of Phone, ayan. Then dito naman sa please share what happened or add other information about your concern. So dito pwede natin ilagay ito. My account was put on hold due to routine verification. I submitted all the documents that you are looking for to verify my identity. Please help me to fix it. Thank you. So, pwede mong gayahin yan or pwede kayong gumawa ng sarili nyong message. And after po nun is click natin tong add file or drop files here. And dito po natin i-drop lahat ng documents na kailangan natin i-submit. Click mo lang tong media picker and mariredirect na kayo doon sa inyong albums kung saan makikita yung mga documents. And select mo lang yung mga documents na yon and upload mo lang dito. And after po natin ma-drop yung mga files na yon, click nyo lang tong submit. After mo naman ma-submit, monitor lang natin yung Gmail natin dahil dun po mag-response si GCash para i-update tayo about sa status ng ating concern. And tutulungan po nila tayo na ma-address yung ating concern. So ganun lang po yung procedures kung paano masusolusyonan yung GCash account is on hold. So hanggang dito lang video na ito. Sana nakatulong. Have a nice day. Thank you and goodbye. Peace out.